When the rider rides with a tight groin, we have an opposite structure. The horse can actually pull into itself. And as we can see on this particular picture, there's tension in the tail of the horse, because when we ride with a tight thigh, when we lose our balance over forward, and I'm now talking about fetal positions as well, pulling forward over your horse at times means that you're putting direct pressure onto the thoracic sling. And as a result of the feeling of push directly, the horse will feel the lean into the base of the neck, and the sternum will literally fall forward out of the shoulder. The only option the horse has in this moment is to either roll behind the vertical, or like in this case, to come much further and higher up and push the shoulder blades back into, push the scapula back into the rib cage to try and hold the balance that way, which means that we're getting compression between the T10 to T15, which is right underneath the rider's seat. So this is a point of balance where we often get kissing spine. If we are looking at the two open seat, then this would be a balance where we get ruining of the elbows or the stifles and hocks of the horse, because there's too much slipping and sliding between the joints. So both of them are not ideal. And I'm not meaning to put the picture to take it down as in a wrong idea, but it is a good example of also understanding that even the great masters had problems with perfecting or mastering what they actually meant to do with the horse. It's a real art form, and a good rider's seat, it takes a lifetime of consistent training to keep building on that. Awareness, as I said at the beginning of our get together, is the first step. You need to get that awareness to know where you want to go, and to not go outside of your boundary, that is your comfort level. Coming back to that, to not canter if it doesn't feel good. Just wait a little while and you'll get good at it, and then try and do little bits so that you can get better at it. It's just like learning how to ride a bike. Don't try and make a marathon on the first day. Just do little bits at a time, you'll get the balance. Now, coming back to that, when we have a closed seat of the groin pulling tight, then we have a hollowing of the base of the withers. And what happens in such a moment? The horse will run forward through the chest. So again, what it will do is to diminish the ability to control tempo and rhythm and communication just through the seat. And as a result of that, having to resort to too much mouth aid.